Hello everyone, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to do my top 10 favorite animated TV series. Number 10 is the Powerpuff Girls, which ran for 6 seasons, from 1998 to 2005, and had 78 episodes. It followed 3 little girls who were created in a lab by a scientist, and they became superheroes, and fought crime and everything for Townsville. They recently brought it back, I think, but I haven't seen any of the new episodes. But I really loved the original show, and it also had a movie based on it that came out in 2002 that I really enjoyed a lot. Number 8 is Phineas and Ferb, one of my favorite Disney Channel shows. It aired from 2007 to 2015. It had 222 episodes and 4 seasons. It also spawned a movie called Phineas and Ferb, the movie, Across the Second Dimension. That was really good too, and it was one of the best shows on Disney Channel at the time it was airing. They did all kinds of cool things on there, and there were a couple cool episodes where they crossed over with Marvel characters, and then one where they did a Star Wars, and I thought that was really cool too. Number 8 is The Wild Thornberrys. It aired on Nickelodeon from 1998 to 2004, and had 91 episodes and 5 seasons. It's one of my favorite shows growing up. I used to watch it all the time, and they had a TV movie, and then there was also that was about the origin of the little boy that the family had found and adopted, Donnie. And then there was the theatrical movie, which was just called The Wild Thornberrys movie. It was really good. And then they did a crossover movie with the Rugrats, and that was pretty cool too. But it was one of my favorite shows as a kid. Number 7 is The Legend of Tarzan. It acts as a sequel to Disney's animated Tarzan movie. It ran for 2 seasons and had 39 episodes from 2001 to 2003. I remember waking up extra early every day for school just so that I could watch it. And it was one of my favorite shows. I wish it would release it on DVD, because I really love that show. Number 6 is one of my favorites from before I even started going to school, Arthur. I used to watch it every day after school and everything, and I checked out all the Arthur books at the library, and tons of videos at the library that had episodes from the show. And I recently found out that the show never even stopped running. They still make new episodes, and I watched it with my niece a few times, and it's still as good as it was back then. It's aged very well, and they still keep it where it's really entertaining to watch and everything. And it still isn't old. Number 5 is Family Guy. It originally aired from 1999 to 2002 and had gotten canceled, but in 2005 they brought it back, and it's been running ever since. So far it's in its 16th season. I haven't watched a lot of the newer episodes recently because I usually forget when it's on and everything, but when I can, I still watch it, and I really like it still. It's one of my favorite ones, and it's definitely my favorite out of the adult animated series like that and Futurama, Simpsons, and all that. Number 4 is SpiderMan the animated series. It's from the 90s. I like the one that was made in the 60s also, but the one from the 90s is my favorite. I used to watch that every Saturday morning when I was over at my grandparents' house, and I always enjoyed watching it. That's one of the best Spider-Man things that I think they've ever had, and it's one of my favorite shows. Number 3 is Batman the animated series, also from the 90s. It ran from 1992 to 1995, and had 4 seasons and 85 episodes. It was a really good show. It had 2 spin-off series, The New Batman Adventures and Batman Beyond. Both of those were really great, and I really liked those a lot. And I think that Superman the animated series and Teen Titans and Justice League were also from the same people that did Batman the animated series. I loved all of those, but Batman the animated series was my favorite, and it also has my favorite version of the Joker, voiced by Mark Hamill, and it was also where we got to meet Harley Quinn, which is one of my other favorite characters. Number 2 is ScoobyDoo, Where Are You? It ran for 3 seasons and had 41 episodes. It was one of my favorite shows as a kid, and I still love all of the episodes from that. I haven't watched them all in a long time, but I've seen some of them recently, and I still really love the show. It had numerous spin-offs, and some of them were pretty good, and some of them weren't, but and there's been a ton of Scooby-Doo animated movies and everything. I don't remember all of them, but my favorite is Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. But and before I do my number 1 pick, I'd like to give out a few honorable mentions. The Flintstones, which is one of my all-time favorite shows, and I would have put it on there if I would have thought about it, but I forgot about it. I didn't think about it until after I wrote it down and started doing the video. The Simpsons. I liked all of the movies. All of the seasons that was before the movie came out, and like maybe the 1 or 2 seasons after. But it's not one of my. It's not as much of one of my favorite shows anymore because it's kind of gotten old. Also, Tom and Jerry. I used to love watching that, and House of Mouse and Gargoyles. I loved watching those as well. But anyway, and my number 1 pick is Rugrats. This was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid, and I had all kinds of Rugrats toys and books, coloring books, all kinds of different, and a bunch of different videos, and all the movies. And when the movies would come out and they had the watches at Burger King, I would collect those and everything. And I recently got season 1 on DVD here a while back, and I still love it as much as I did back then, if not more, because it was so well written. It was written where both kids and adults could enjoy it, and I still really like it a lot. It was one of the longest running shows on Nickelodeon for a while. It had 9 seasons and 178 episodes, but it was I think it's been surpassed by SpongeBob now, which I also did used to like that show, but I think it should have ended when the first SpongeBob movie came out. But anyway, that's my top 10 list of my favorite animated TV shows. Thank you to Logan Briscoe for recommending me to do this video, and have a good day.